Say, did you know that today is our third birthday at the Rebel? We were launched on February 16th, 2015, out of the ashes of the Sun News Network that was killed by the government's TV regulator. Here's the very first video we did, taped in my living room. It was a pretty humble beginning, but we've done a lot since then because of you. In fact, we've broadcast more than 7,900 videos since then, hundreds of millions of views, well on the way to 2 billion minutes of video watched, and from around the world, whether it was Sheila Gunn-Reid's reporting from the UN global warming conferences in Morocco and Germany, or our visit to the beleaguered Christian community that ISIS targeted for ethnic cleansing in Iraq, or our work covering the Islamification of the United Kingdom. We've gone pretty far from my living room, but our heart is in Canada, whether it's been our coverage of Rachel Notley and the NDP destroyers in Alberta, or Kathleen Wynne and the Liberals who turned the once great Ontario economy into a have-not province, or a refusal to join the cheerleading squad for Justin Trudeau and his socks. We're not afraid to say the Emperor has no clothes. It's not just that we're conservative, it's that we're the only people even talking about certain issues. We were the first to ring the alarm bell about M103, Trudeau's censorship motion against Islamophobia. When so many so-called conservatives were going along with the carbon tax, we held the line. Most conservative politicians and conservative journalists are terrified to criticize Canada's open border immigration or the proliferation of niqabs and hijabs, not us. We're even making friends where people least expect it.
Well done, Rebel Media!
Which is why so many people want to silence us. Rachel Notley sent her armed sheriff to stop us. The Prime Minister's senior aide, Gerald Butts, called us Nazis just for mocking Trudeau's people-kind gaffe. That's an outrageous slur against me, given that I'm Jewish. In fact, the Hill Times annual survey of Ottawa insiders says the Rebel is the media that they most want to silence in Ottawa. Now, our budget is 1/1000th the size of the CBC's, but they just can't stop talking about us.
So I'm wondering, why do you go on Rebel Media after Charlottesville?
You don't think we should talk to people on the right?
Justin Trudeau himself obsesses over us.
Mr. Speaker, when it comes to civil discourse, when it comes to the kinds of back and forth that happens in this House, it's a real shame to see the Conservatives using lines straight out of Rebel magazine and Rebel webcast. The Rebel should not be writing commentary and questions for the members opposite. They should know to disassociate themselves from that kind of politics and those kinds of personal attacks.
He got so flustered he called us a magazine? Boy, they want to kill us. Trudeau is even bullying Facebook now, telling them to crack down on news sources that criticize him, demanding that Facebook censor news he doesn't like. Obviously, he means us. But you know what? Even though the mainstream media and the state broadcaster and the Liberals and the NDP and even a lot of red Tories want us to lay down and die, we're not going to. In fact, we're growing. Because we give our viewers the truth and we tell them the other side of the story. And 2018 is going to be our best year yet. We've got Katie Hopkins now, the Tell It Like It Is commentator from the UK, and Sebastian Gorka, the former counterterrorism advisor who served as the deputy assistant to President Trump. And we're going to expand our Canadian coverage too, reporting on the Conservative campaigns to take back Alberta and Ontario. It's going to be an exciting year. But it's hard. YouTube has cut off our advertising for political reasons. Our competitors are all lining up for government subsidies from Justin Trudeau in this month's Canadian budget, including even newspapers like the National Post and the Toronto Sun and the Calgary Sun. We will never take money from Trudeau, ever. That keeps us independent, but it also keeps us poor. We really are the only alternative to the government media in this country, or at least we will be if the next budget has payoffs for the rest of the media. Can you please help us? They're trying to kill us, as you can see. Justin Trudeau, Rachel Notley, Kathleen Wynne, Gerald Butts, and about 90% of the other journalists in Canada, too. If we're going to live, we need your help. Can I please ask for your help? For our third birthday, please consider giving us a small birthday present. Visit 3yearsold.ca and chip in $3 or 30 or even 300 if you feel like it. We want to live much longer than just 3 years, and we want to do many more things. And we don't want to take a dime from Trudeau or any other government. We want to work only for you, our viewers. And we want to be able to criticize Trudeau or Notley or Wynne or the UN or Omar Khadr. We want to be your voice, a voice for the silenced people and the forgotten people. Let me know if you agree at 3yearsold.ca. Thank you. We're 3 years old, but the best is yet to come. If you can help us with a $3 birthday present, please do at 3yearsold.ca.